Okay, let's see what I got here. Alright, so it's really hit or miss. I don't know how that's going to affect the output. Okay, so here is where you get your card. The card goes in there. See? Your micro SD card goes in just like that. Might take a little bit of effort, especially after a while, after years and years of use. You might want to use a tool to make sure it clicks in. And the battery, okay, that's self-explanatory. And then you take this tool, okay, and then once you light that up, or light up the insides here, then what you want to do is you want to close the case, because once you tighten that nut on that lens, there's really nothing else to do. Although I will say, put the back end first. I don't know if you can see this. I don't want to make this useless for you. Put the back end first, because there's these hooks, and the front screws down. And hopefully you don't lose those screws. I think I might have. Oops. Okay, so then you get into the different modes. See, that's a charging mode. See, back up here. Okay, so that means it's basically off. If you hit the top button or hold it, nothing happens. But if you hit that, then okay, it turns yellow. Hit the medium button, it turns blue. Hit the top button. I don't know why it's recording that way. Okay. Well, that I understand. But I don't understand why I'm not getting the orange mode. Oh, I see, because I'm not in the mode. Okay, there it is. Alright, so there. Now I'm in the orange mode. And when it's in its mount on the desktop, on the, not desktop, the driver's dash, I always do it upside down, just because I do it upside down for a variety of reasons. Because the suction cup makes it easier for one thing. There's a lot of other reasons as well. So right now it's recording in HD because that's what I've set. I've programmed the file for it to do that. I hit that and it stops recording. I hit the mode button in the middle. There's only 3 buttons, remember. Now this is a lower resolution recording. It still has sound, or at least if you selected that it will. Anyway. And it'll record, maybe I should try to get an idea of, and then when you press stop, see that's actually the camera start and record, start and stop button, the top one. Then that one's the mode button. When you go to red, that's just still pictures. See, I hit it and it stops. So if you want to take a still picture, you aim it, you press the button, it takes a still picture. You want to take a picture of something, you know, That's what it'll do. Reliably. And the bottom button is the power button. So if you want to shut it off, that's what you'll do. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to see if I can remember that this is a heat sink. These metal pieces here. So you want to keep air flowing over them. Now I want to try to clean this lens. Keep this lens as clean as possible. Alright, so, you know, it does not have a focusing lens. You can manually focus, as I showed you, but that requires taking those two screws out, and then taking it apart like I showed you, and then using that hex key that it comes with. And I got some nice gold coins here to analyze and see whether they will be captured correctly with that setting. Otherwise I'll have to go back in and modify it. So I'll stop recording, and now the battery is important here. If I pulled out this plug right now, everything would be erased if I didn't have that battery in there. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, that saved everything. But I'm also going to unplug it and then plug it back in. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on. Do recording. Okay. Even if you pause it and then you pull it out. Okay, so it's still, oh, shoot. The battery's only got that much power left. That's not good. I better find that hypercapacitor, because that's really not good. If it huh? Well, apparently it's functioning on autopilot now. Stop, change the mode to, what I do is I use that mode for flipping it upside down. The reason I do that is because, don't ask why. It's complicated. Blue, I'll do it for upside down, and so it'll be upside down and it'll be recording and all that. But you can record all these different features. And set all your parameters in the program that you can get online on Mobius.com or searching on Google for Mobius. Okay, so now that I've done all that, I'm gonna just plug it in. Well, why not? I'll try doing it the hard way. Try doing it the hard way the first time. I'm gonna try to extract the files. Let's see how I can do this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this into the USB port. Since this thing only has one USB port, I got the other thing. You have the machine in my room, in my other room. I'm going to. Okay, let's just close all this. Let's get rid of all this Java. Okay, now after all that, what I'm trying to do here. Let me see if this makes any sense here. Okay, can you see it? Well, anyway, what I'm trying to do here is to access the files on there. So this, I can go to under this PC and devices. Well, unfortunately, the device is not showing up. It's flashing red. That usually means that it's just not going to work. So, fortunately, I've got a solution. Hang on.